Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Riley, a.k.a. Riley, great along with my cousin Tony D and the abominable light-skinned young Ray Matthews. Back again with another video, man.
What it is.
What it do?
Man, hey. We got to show some acknowledgement to 9/11, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. That was a big thing that happened in this country. Ooh, man, what is it, 20 years, bro?
Damn. It don't even feel like it's been 20. Was it 2001?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
2001, dog. 20 years, man. The boys flew them planes into the towers. They hit the Pentagon. They was finna try to hit the White House. Bro, that was a wild time.
Yeah, and you know what? I was in high school then, bro. Like, I didn't even realize we had TVs because our TVs never worked until that day. Like, all of a sudden, them motherfuckers is on in every classroom because I thought they were just like some decorative items because we never used our TVs in our classrooms. And then that day, we over there sitting up there. You know, I was in I think English or something, and my English teacher had put it on, and we was just sitting there watching. And then, you know, they were showing that the one building that got hit, and then while they was recording or they was showing the footage, the other plane came in and knocked fire from the other building. Man, that I didn't even know how to actually process that because I mean we way out here in the H, man. You know, like that's
just never seen.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, that
was wild.
How did all the kids? Do you remember how the kids at school were reacting to everything?
Nah. You know what? In my class, what was so crazy is like in my class, we were like, "Dang, that's crazy!" Like, wow. But it was one girl in our class. Her mom worked at the Pentagon, so like the whole time, like we had a block schedule, so you know we only had 4 classes a day. So we were in this one class for a long time, and I never forget. She was like, "Man, my mom works at the Pentagon," and like she's crying. And you know, a lot of us we ain't really. You know, we in high school, we don't really know. And then she finds out that a plane hit the Pentagon, and she like, bro, I gotta call my and then we didn't see her. She was like, I gotta call my mom, and then we just didn't see her anymore. Like she had already walked out of class, walked to the front office, and all that good stuff. Like that sticks with me for forever. Is one person in our class was wanted to find their mom who worked at the Pentagon. Like that was crazy. Other than that, we were just like, damn, I can't like. What the hell? Like,
yeah, I was just like, damn, man. I was damn, man.
Yeah,
you know, like,
I didn't understand anything about what, like you said, we was watching it on TV in class. I was just like, oh, that's messed up. And then the buildings crashed down. And then I went home and it was a normal. It was just
it was pretty much normal for everybody that didn't stay
in New York. Yeah.
In that area, man.
Especially as kids. I think our parents may have had more of an understanding of it.
Facts.
But as kids, we didn't know what the heck is going on.
This is young millennials, bro. We had to deal with the after effects of it, like more so. Like we kind of grew up dealing with 9/11 as an adult, like all the rule changes, like. By the time we turned, by the time we turned 18, it was just normal for us. Like getting on an airplane, everything that we have to do now.
Yeah, taking shoes off and shit like that.
Taking shoes off. We grew up doing that.
Right.
So now
that's second nature.
Yeah, it's second nature. Like, you got to do that. But like, I talk to my mom and dad, damn, do that shit.
Yeah, they just walk straight up to that mother. That's why all them movies. When they were talking, you know, when they had those romantic movies when motherfuckers was running up to them right before they get on the plane. You can't do that shit no more, bro. What? You got to catch them before they get to TSA. You don't catch them at TSA, you out of there.
You ain't got no ticket. You ain't going with it.
You can't pull up on her, fam. She gone, bro. She gone, man. Yeah, that's just some ramifications of that. And you know, looking back at it, man, it's just, you know, I had a lot of thoughts. You know, I was just like, man, it came straight down. Like, you know, I'm glad that it didn't tilt over and fuck up some other buildings. It's kind of like, you know, low key was a demolition deal, like where everything came straight down.
Conspiracy theorists.
No, I'm not even. I wouldn't even, be a conspiracy, because people died.
That is a conspiracy.
I'm not saying
that's
that
one of them.
I'm saying conspiracy theorists is going to eat that alive. The fact that it came straight down, it didn't lean over or none of that.
That's one of the theories that there was some some demolition set up at the base of the towers, and the plane was just the distraction for them to come down.
So and that was who was that did that was Al Qaeda. Al Qaeda, tomato.
So there's a lot of every year on 9/11 there's always a new documentary, new footage and all of that. But 20th anniversary, I would encourage everybody to go look at Turning Point on Netflix. That's been a good one. I can't think of the name of the one on Hulu, but that's a good one as well. But if you really want to just, all right, what really happened?
Understand what's going on with
what
it.
What really happened? Go turn on Turning Point. Like it was a good documentary.
Cause that's a man, bro. You see all the people at Ground Zero. Man, bruh, boys are like have debris all on them and shit, got dust, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got piles of concrete and steel falling on folks, man. That I can only imagine the scene
of being there, bro.
Right?
Yeah, that would have been. And the documentary it interviews people that was like, hey, when the first tower was hit, it interviewed people that were in the first tower, and they were like, hey, we got to leave because a plane hit the building. And at that point they was just like, a crop duster or something hit the building, and
no damn crop duster.
Well, that you look at the documentary, that's what they were thinking. Like somebody just got drunk or fell asleep on the plane and hit the building.
No,
I'm serious. Like that's what they were saying. They didn't think it was an attack.
No, they did.
They didn't think it was an attack until the second one turned up, and then you start watching, like, damn, they started getting reports of planes being hijacked, and then that's when it kind of turns into, oh, damn.
And that ain't the first time that ain't the first time that shit happened to them Twin Towers. Huh?
No.
That's why my nigga Biggie had made a song, blow up like the World Trade.
Somebody who said it?
Man, what? Damn.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm tired of you little dumb young niggas. Y'all so goddamn dumb. Y'all have this great ass iPhone
Google.
or Android right at your fingertips, and y'all refuse to use it to figure out what the hell was going on. Y'all are some of the smartest, dumbest niggas I know. How did Biggie knew that the World Trade was going to blow up? Because they tried to do it before, back in the 90s, not just in 2001. Because he was already goddamn dead.
Biggie is psychic, man. Come on, we gotta make it all come to life.
Biggie, because Biggie was psychic.
Yeah, Biggie is psychic, man.
His mama was call me now for your feed reading. That's what I should have said.
Man, I watched one of them documentaries right before I came over here. Actually, it was just playing in the background, and I just. As I was getting ready this morning, man, this dude said he was imagine being on the 78th floor. He said he was on the 78th floor, and how this dude even made it out, I don't know, because I didn't get a chance to finish watching. But on the 78th floor, he said he had his feet kicked up on his windowsill. He said you normally can't see the water from his office window, but he said when he was in the building number one, he said when the plane hit building number one, it was like this big explosion, a loud noise. He said he was looking out his window and all he saw was this big fireball. He said, bro, the building, he said you normally can't see the water. He said the building, when he hit, he felt like the building tilted because he looked out his window after it hit and he could see the water.
Damn, that's crazy.
I couldn't imagine being 80 floors up and like thinking the building gonna go over like that. Oh, God.
Bro. It's so crazy. Like, y'all watch all of these documentaries, they talk about every aspect of 9/11, the before, the during, and the after. Now, one thing, being at PV, I cannot think of this professor's name, but he told me one thing that I wish a lot more people would have did. He said, man, look, after 9/11, stocks went all the way down, especially for the airline industry. But he said, man, that's when I started buying in. He said, man, it was so cheap. I just started buying in. And mind you, this happened in 2001. I didn't graduate high school until 2004. I did a semester at Lone Star and didn't even come up to, PV until 2005. So I get there in 2005. He like, bro, that's 4 years. Like, now the airline industry is back pumping, and I bought it when it was cheap. That nigga retired the next year.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it's always some catastrophic deal that happens in the U.S. To where somebody can capitalize off of it. It happens all the time. Like when the bubble burst, you know, with the housing industry, boys could have bought everything for cheap. Corona, all the stocks went to shit. Yeah, and people were losing money left and right. You know, I know the company I was working for, their stocks had dwindled. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, that's just common. It's just a matter of niggas, you know, whether or not you want to spend some money. You want to play the long game or the short game. Yeah, that's true. And some people ain't got that bread.
Some people always say, you know, just follow the money, follow the money, follow the money. And I hate to, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but like, everything literally around that, follow the goddamn money, and you will start uncovering answers like no other. Like, that shit was crazy, bro. Looking at all these documentaries, you start connecting dots from people like that ain't even working together. You just start connecting dots from different viewpoints. You're like, God damn.
I mean, because at the end of the day, man, the people that had to go through, those are the folks that I'm actually, or the entities I'm actually concerned about. The people that actually died. The people that were actually in the building, yes, like all the politics and things around that, man. I know it's a lot of people that say a lot of shit about it, but motherfuckers lost their lives, man. Like a lot of people lost their lives. Yeah, you know, dealing with that bullshit, and people are still mourning that shit 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely. That was somebody's mama, somebody's brother, somebody's daddy,
cousin, like
sister, brother, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa. Like, that was somebody's best friend. Like, I hate that it happened. And man, my prayers go out to everybody that's still dealing with it, man.
Absolutely,
it really does, because I couldn't imagine if that would have happened to one of my family members. I really couldn't. I wouldn't know how to deal. But this goes out to y'all, man. Yeah. Like, to the 9/11 survivors, to the people that got out the building, to the people that rescued people and got out the building and got them safe. And kudos to you, man. I pray that y'all mental is doing well. And to the family members of those that survived or those that passed on, man, prayers to you. That's all I can say.
That's it, man. That's all I got, man. I'll let y'all. Peace. Peace.